Hey everybody, I'm Randy Mann, and this is How Do You Hot Rod. Hey, I'm Randy Mann, and this is another episode of How Do You Hot Rod. Today I'm here with Dick Lewis. Dick, thank you for bringing your 29, was it?
Yeah, 29.
29 out today. Appreciate it. Can you tell me a little bit about it, please?
I got it a couple of years ago from a guy that had done most of the body work and interior.
Okay.
And he'd had the engine rebuilt, and the price was right, and he did this stuff I don't like doing. And I picked it up and just been keeping it running since.
Nice. And how long have you had it?
I think it's been 4 years.
About 4 years?
Yeah.
All right. And can you tell me a little bit about it? What you've changed?
Well, the guy built it like a early 50s kind of hot rod, what a high school kid would have liked to have had his hands on. And he put 33, 34 wheels and 17-inch tires on it, which lowers the car and gives it a wider target patch, so you got a little better control of the car at speed.
Very nice.
And he put gas shocks on it, and that helps the stability.
Yeah.
Which again helps them at speed. And then he put the instead of just the Model A engine, he put a B grind engine in it, which the 33, 34 kept the 4-cylinder motor, but they beefed up the compression a little bit and changed the cam.
Okay.
So they'll run a little bit faster than normal. Ford built them to go 60.
All right.
But they didn't have the roads to support that speed.
What is the compression on them?
It's like 5 to 1.
5 to 1.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's a long cry from the stuff these days.
Yeah.
But it still survives.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, they're still very streetable, very...
Yeah.
They don't like alcohol fuel.
Tell me a little bit about these Krager caps. These are a little different.
It's just an aftermarket deal, and I don't know if that was Krager's first go-around, because, you know, Krager was popular in the 60s. And I don't know. I just ran across those and thought they looked different.
They do look really nice on this.
Yeah.
A little different.
I always did like a spinner cap. I had spinner caps on my 51 Ford.
Very nice. Anything else with the body that's been changed?
These are commercial truck headlights,
Okay.
so they don't have that Acorn Model A look to them.
Okay.
And that's a 32 spreader, I think, across the fender that the headlights sit on. Other than that, it's pretty well as Ford made them.
Okay. And the top here?
That's all original. Well, that's
very nice.
It was a leatherette type of material that was probably more rubber-coated fabric, like rubber-coated canvas back in the 20s.
If I remember right, they did that because they couldn't stamp that large of a panel?
Yeah, they stopped the panel right about at this curve here. The compound curvature was too difficult for that era.
All right. Well, how about we take a look at that engine in there? All right, well, tell me a little bit about what we have here.
Well, that's basically your flathead 4-cylinder motor that Ford started putting in his cars back in, you know, the Model A. Model T had a flathead 4 in it. Model A has changes in that you've got a distributor, and the Model T did not have a distributor. It had a timing box.
Oh, interesting.
It's a whole nother game. But you'd hear them buzzing. They'd buzz, and when they buzzed, that was the
contacts?
That was the thing that took the place of the distributor.
All right.
But this has, I converted it to electronic ignition, and which has plugs. Normally it would just have kind of a flat piece here with little copper straps go into each spark plug.
Okay. And then there's no fuel pump, if I remember right.
These had a fuel pump.
Oh, there is.
Well, it's actually gravity feed. You're right.
gravity feed. Okay.
Gravity feed.
Yep. With the updraft carb. Updraft. I can't say that.
Yeah, these have a water pump where the Model T didn't.
Okay. Anything else you'd like to tell us about this?
Without the transistorized ignition, you have complete control over the retard and advance of the spark on the lever of the column shifter,
Okay.
and that's about it. I mean, there's nothing spectacular there, and there's no power or anything. I did add the alternator,
Okay.
which was just a good move. It's still 6 volt.
All right. And you did say the original. This is the original engine, but it's been rebuilt.
It's my understanding that was the original. This is an all original car,
Okay.
including the radiator shell.
Wow. I'm assuming it's probably been re-chromed.
I'm not sure.
No? Wow.
It could have just been well cared for all those years, and
There's a possibility.
came out of North Dakota. They might have taken it off when it was stored. I don't know.
It's rare to find one of those these days. It's all original.
Yeah.
All right, Dick. Tell me about this interior.
Well, everything's mechanical, so I mean, even the interior light, just a dash light here, and gas gauge is like a float on your lawnmower.
That's pretty neat.
I did add the temperature gauge because it's a good idea to know how things are. It's got a 3-speed on the floor,
Okay.
no synchro mesh,
What's the pattern on that one? H pattern?
just like the normal H pattern. This is the choke and the carburetor enrichener.
All right.
This is the throttle, also up here, right here.
Okay.
Starters down here,
Okay.
button on the floor. This is the timing in advance, but with the electronic ignition, that's gone. And then this is the headlight switch.
The headlight switch right there in the
And-
center.
Horn.
Huh. That's a little different.
And this is the windshield wiper, a mechanical windshield wiper. Power nothing.
Very nice.
And then this is our air conditioning system.
Yep.
Camera, but that's how that functions.
Have you redone some of the rubber?
I didn't.
No.
It was all, he done it. It's got safety glass all the way around. They came out with safety glass, I think it was about the advent of the Model A. Before the Model A, the glass would just fracture all over the place. But I think they came out with safety glass earlier than I had originally suspected. I think it's like, these came out in 28.
Okay.
The Model A came out in 28, and I think that was one of the promotions for the Model A, was that it had safety glass.
Now that was a laminated in between 2 panes of glass.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Okay.
And of course, no power steering.
Yep. Very simple door panels, and
Yeah.
I like the little pockets.
Yeah, my granddaughter was in the car the other day in the back seat, and she said, "Papa, what's this?" And I said, "That's the window crank." And she said, "What's it do?" I pushed on it, nothing happened. And I said, "Well, you have to turn it." And she'd never seen roll down windows at 13.
Different generation, that's for sure.
Yeah.
Huh. All right. And
But he did the interior, nice job. Whoever he hired, a friend of his, and
I like that. Very nice. Very
the
nice.
seats are all kind of a velour,
very good.
and I just keep them covered up.
Is that original style floor mat?
That is the original style floor mat.
Okay.
Yep. Original pedal covers. Original style pedal covers.
Now, do I see a kill switch down there?
That is a battery. Yeah, that's a cheap burglar anti-theft device, but the non-synchro transmission pretty well covers that right there.
I'll make sure we don't show that one. All right.
But that is a battery cutoff switch.
Okay.
And I did put turn signals on it. They're just wired in. They're digital. It's my concession to the 21st century. And my wife said, for safety, nobody understands what this is anymore. So.
Nope.
And I got the right brake light on also. I put that on.
Instead of just the single?
Instead of just a single left hand.
Yeah, my 50 Plymouth has no turn signals either.
Nope.
And people look at me funny when I'm sticking my arm out the window. They think I'm waving at them. I hold it up to turn right.
You need to get you some of these little chirpers.
I didn't realize it, but you do sit up pretty high in this.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that's pretty smooth. I've always liked the speedometer and these little turns.
Yeah. Buick Riviera did that too.
Theirs was the barrel roll at 66, 67.
Through the brakes and the suspension, and I just did it used to be like herding cats down the road. Kingpins were shot. That was one of the places the guy cut corners. And I mean, he really cut corners.
So Dick, how do you hot rod?
That's it.